10 facts about breastfeeding. Breastfeeding is one of the most effective ways to ensure child health and survival. Globally, only 40% of infants under 6 months of age are exclusively breastfed. Breastfeeding is the best source of nourishment for infants and young children. Welcome to Fact Files, where you get a list of reliable and relevant facts. Subscribe and click the notification button to keep enjoying these and more. Today we will be looking at the many benefits of the practice of breastfeeding. Number 1. Breastfeeding for the first 6 months is crucial. Mothers initiate breastfeeding within 1 hour of birth. Infants should be exclusively breastfed for the first 6 months of life to achieve optimal growth, development and health, and thereafter to meet their evolving nutritional requirements. Infants should receive nutritionally adequate and safe complementary foods while continuing to be breastfed. Breastfeeding should continue for up to 2 years and beyond. Number 2. Breastfeeding protects infants from childhood illnesses. Breast milk is the ideal food for newborns and infants. It gives infants all the nutrients they need for healthy development. It is safe and contains antibodies that help protect infants from common childhood illnesses. Number 3. Breastfeeding also benefits mothers. Exclusive breastfeeding is associated with natural method of birth control. About 98% protection is given in the first 6 months after birth. It also benefits mothers by reducing the risk of breast cancer and ovarian cancer, also by reducing the risk of type 2 diabetes and postpartum depression. Number 4. Breastfeeding has long-term benefits for children. Adolescents and adults who were breastfed as babies are less likely to be overweight or obese. They are less likely to have type 2 diabetes and perform better in intelligence tests. Number 5. Infant formula does not contain the antibodies found in breast milk. The long-term benefits of breastfeeding for mothers and children cannot be replicated with infant formula. When infant formula is not properly prepared, there are risks arising from the use of unsafe water and unsterilized equipment, or the potential presence of bacteria in powdered formula. Malnutrition can also result from over-diluting infant formula. Number 6. Transmission of HIV through breastfeeding can be reduced with drugs. An HIV-infected mother can pass the infection to her infant during pregnancy, during delivery, and through breastfeeding. However, antiretroviral drugs given to either the mother or HIV-exposed infants reduces the risk of transmission. Number 7. Marketing of breast milk substitutes are highly monitored. All formula labels and information to state the benefits of breastfeeding and the health risk of substitute. No promotion of breast milk substitute. No free samples of substitute to be given to pregnant women, mothers or their families. No distribution of free or subsidized substitute to health workers or facilities. Number 8. Support for mothers is essential. Breastfeeding has to be learned, and many women encounter difficulties at the beginning. Many routine practices such as separation of mother and baby, use of newborn nurseries, and supplementation with infant formula actually make it harder for mothers and babies to breastfeed. Health facilities that support breastfeeding by avoiding these practices and making trained breastfeeding counselors available to new mothers encourage higher rates of the practice. Number 9. Mothers should continue breastfeeding at work. Many mothers who return to work abandon breastfeeding partially or completely because they do not have sufficient time or place to breastfeed, express, and store their milk. Enabling conditions at work such as paid maternity leave, part-time work arrangement, facilities for expressing and storing breast milk, and breastfeeding breaks can help. Number 10. Solid foods should be phased in at 6 months. To meet the growing need of babies at 6 months of age, mashed solid food should be introduced as a complement to continued breastfeeding. Foods for the babies can be specially prepared or modified from family meals. Breastfeeding should not be decreased when starting on solids. Food should be given with a spoon or cup, not in a bottle. Food should be clean and safe. Ample time is needed for young children to learn to eat solid food. Did you learn anything new today? Don't forget to hit the like button and stay subscribed to keep getting highly educating health facts like these. Take charge of your health and happiness.